We're having to pass some of that on, Richard. So you're right, it can represent 25, 30% of a long haul ticket price, and when you've seen more than a doubling in the price of fuel, which is what we have, so filling up a 7879 going from, say, Auckland to LA has gone from $42,000 to $96,000. I unfortunately have to pass some of that on.
And there's no respite, or doesn't appear to be much on the horizon.
Doesn't feel to be, does there? So, most people are sort of predicting this is going to be with us for a while, and that leads to, I think, a really interesting, question on, as the pent-up demand moves through, what does that look like going forward as people are confronted with not just a fuel price increase, but generally stagflation, right across the board. So it doesn't matter whether we're buying spare parts or putting food on planes, we're subject to inflationary pressures. So, I think it's a time of being sort of bold in thought, but cautious indeed.
As the CEO of Ernington, how does that translate into your decision making and your actions now?
Well, I think one of the things that we've sort of developed, particularly over these last 850 days, is a muscle of agility to, be able to use that wonderful word pivot and deal with different situations. So, once again, I think we're in a period of real volatility. It's complex. The wonderful VUCA, acronym that gets used, I don't think that's gone away. And so you've got to develop the skills within your leadership group and right throughout your organisation, so culture becomes critical, to be able to move and adapt.
You were saying that you think it might be exactly the right time for a retail expert, former retailer CEO, to come into aviation. Why is that?
Well, maybe not just retail, but
outsider.
If you took a retail as an example, Richard, talk about an industry that's gone through a transformation. 20 years ago, we're pretty familiar with how retail works. You find a location, it's important to get that location right, and you come up with a range of merchandise and you operate a store, you build distribution capability, and off you go. And along came Amazon, or along came Alibaba. And you're in a situation now where next year the largest retailer in the world will actually be an e-commerce retailer. So talk about an industry that's gone through significant change. And it could well be that, if we're sitting in Doha in 10 years, 15 years' time, we may well look back on this period and say, that was a bit of an inflection point. That was a period of significant change. In terms of, the customer proposition, in terms of the equipment that we use to fly, and it's got driven by a variety of factors, some of them external and some of them driven by customer, what they're expecting out of the product.
Finally, why did you do the job? What was it? What quintessentially was it?
I think fundamentally it comes down to taking a challenge. I had no idea that I would, having grown up in a small town in New Zealand, that I would ever get an opportunity to operate a retailer like Walmart, United States. What was I going to do next? And they reached out and I thought about it, and my wife and I sat down and we said, well, give it a go. And I've always been prepared to take a risk. Just so happened that the day I started was the day that we stopped flying. Our very first flight to China, and I spent the next 6 weeks shutting the airline down. I actually realised about 8 weeks into it, there was some benefit in not completely understanding how the process worked. Because no one else really did either, because it was so different. And instead, here was a chance to reimagine it.